I think there's nobody better here at the USC to guide student development than the alumni themselves. You know, they're the ones who sat in this office, they're the ones who have been through these experiences, and I think have invaluable knowledge that they can bring to people like us, but not only the executives, to our counselor, to our board, and to students at large who just want to learn more about what the USC is and how to get involved. I think there's a vast knowledge that alumni bring that they can really help us formulate what we want to do here at the USC, and that's truly invaluable.
I think it's important for the USC to maintain strong relationships with our alumni, because not only do they provide guidance and mentorship to students here while they kind of pass through their undergrad and get involved with the USC, but I think that it also allows our student, or I guess our alumni network, to be very strong, and I would argue that we're probably one of the strongest alumni groups that I've ever or will be a part of in the future when I leave here. But I think it really goes to show how transformative our time spent here at the USC can be, and that we really enjoy our interactions with the full-time staff, with our peers, with our executives, with our students, with our coordinators, with everyone. And I think it just goes to show how great we are at bettering the student experience here at Western.
So the value of having USC alumni guiding the student development is that a lot of these alumni have actually, or a lot of you have actually experienced some of the same issues that we're facing today. For example, I think there's an executive around 2008 that has had actually a lot of the same issues that we've faced throughout our year so far. So having their take on how they got through that is very rewarding and helps us figure out how we will get through some of those same issues.
I think that the USC alumni can play a huge part in guiding us and advising us through this year and in years to come. One element that I think is especially important is the fact that we get so caught up in our day-to-day work as USC executives that it's sometimes hard to look past this year, and I think that this program does a very good job of helping us think what we're going to be doing next year and years to come.
I think mentorship is really important, and I think being the vice president, I do spend a lot of time out of the office, and I think I'm really fortunate that I get to meet with a lot of you when I'm in Toronto or Ottawa or anywhere else, and I think that helps kind of make me the person I am today. It brings knowledge, and it shows me, you know, I'm not the first person to go through this experience, and I'm not going to be the last either. I've had great mentors in my 6 months here, and I kind of have you guys to thank for that, and I think it's really important that we continue that on for the executives of the future.
To me, mentorship is just anyone who can lend, I guess, a helping hand to someone else, and whether that's someone who's you know, older, who's had the added benefits of time and the wisdom that comes along with that, or whether it's someone who's, you know, the same age as you, who's just can give your experience a bit of a different perspective, or can give you a different view on everything you're going through, or all the problems you're having, or all the successes you're having. To be able to have someone who can help you when you need it, just in general, I think is super, super helpful, because, you know, no person's an island, and everybody can use help, and everybody needs help eventually. So a mentor is a really great resource for that. Okay, so I was able to have a mentor in Kevin, who was the past communications officer here at the USC, which was great because he was able to give me some really valuable feedback and really valuable bits of wisdom on how to succeed in this role, but also how to deal with inevitable failures. And I think having someone to explain that to you who's also been through it is super valuable.
Hello everyone, I'm Eddie Avila, this year's USC president. And first off, I wanted to say thank you for being here and thank you for engaging in the mentorship and leadership program that the USC is offering in conjunction with Western alumni. I wanted to take this time also to really express how thankful we are as a current USC executive with some of the involvement that we have had from USC alumni already. It really means a lot having these real conversations and seeing how much you still care about this place and how much you really care about us, so thank you. So I hope you have a really good time, distribute lots of business cards, and again, thank you so much for engaging with this program.